Alright, round one. I think we better mulligan this, right? Might be in trouble if we don't. Okay, this one we get to keep though, which is cool. Do we want the land on top? No, we do not. So we'll bottom that. Got all three colors. And we got our Seeker too. What could go wrong? So I guess we want to do Scavenger first, actually. Okay. So I guess we can attack into that and rummage as well. So we'll do that first. Probably discard a mountain. Okay. So play a land and play the Seeker. So we may have to use Cut on the Cursed Minotaur. Electrify might make better use of mana, but instant speed is pretty nice. Okay. So I'll sack the exerted guy. I think our looter's going to be more important. Alright. So let's play a land. I think I'm just going to electrify, make better use of mana now. Although I could cut and end up playing something else, huh? I'm still going to electrify, I think. Even though it's instant speed. So we'll kill the Cursed Minotaur because it's got Menace. And then we got to use Seeker. Ditch the blue mana, I guess. Alright. Alright, no play. That's good news. Nimbleblade Kenra. That's also good. So, do we want to cut this thing? I mean, I kind of don't. But if I do, I can loot. Which is probably pretty good. But maybe I just attack with Seeker and then... Yeah. Probably just attack with Seeker, play Nimbleblade. I think we might have to just take a little beating from Entangler for a bit. Save our removal for something spicier. So we'll play Nimbleblade. And we are actually going to play land. And like I said, I'm saving Cut to Ribbons for something a little beefier, like a Ceradon or something. Trial of Ambition. Alright, we'll sack our Noble-Blade Kinra. Or Nimbleblade Kinra. Maybe I do need to kill the Entangler for the Cartouche, because they're going to get their trials back. Remember, we can Wander in Death as well. Alright, well, we're going to cut that. So let's cut this. I mean, one card left. I could just play the Horror of the Broken Lands because it keeps both back. It's a little more dangerous if they have removal. I don't really want to loot anyway, so I think that is actually the play. We'll just cast this and pass. Okay. Alright, so let's cut. I guess we don't even have to, do we? Let's do Wander and Death. And then we'll loot. Alright, let's ditch the land. Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's probably worth it, honestly. And then I just cut the hyena pack. So I can attack for 6, and I could even maybe follow up with Scavenger, but then it can't block the Entangler if it... Well, I don't know if that really matters. Yeah, maybe we just attack with the Horror. And just kill the hyena pack. Because now... Okay. That's alright. We still have ribbons in our graveyard now. Sure. Okay. So I can ribbons for 4 at some point, which is pretty good. I think we just want to attack with Horror. So I can play Kenra. Okay, I think we have to hope they don't top deck well here. So the play is going to be attack with Horror, play land, play Nimbleblade Kenra. And then leave up Electrify. And what this lets us do is Electrify, maybe in response to a cartouche. It's only when a cartouche enters, too, by the way, so you can make it fizzle, which is very relevant. Okay, so I don't want to double block it because I may actually want to use my Seeker. So we block like that. Then we electrify the hyena pack. Okay. So we'll use the Seeker, ditch the land. It does pump the Horror, but it's not a big deal. Alright, so it's untap, draw. True Heart Twins, another big dude. So we can attack for 4, trade with the Scorpion, play the Twins. And pass. Okay. So that can turn off our True Heart Twin attack, I guess. So I can play Ribbons from the graveyard for 4 and then loot without... Or I can do it for 5, but we want to pump this too. Remember, this is going to untap as well. Not that that's a huge deal. So let's... Oh, and this can pump... Well, he's going to turn off the attack, I see. Okay. So the whole point is of doing Ribbons and keeping the swamp is I have good loot fodder. But I might draw another land anyway. You never know. Well, we definitely want to do it pre-combat because of Nimble Blade. So let's just do it. Get him for 2. Use the Seeker. Okay. Ditch the land. And then pass. Okay. We've got the final reward for that. So we can keep the mountain now to loot with the Seeker once again. I mean, I can ditch the Scavenger, but I kind of like having it around. So I think I actually am going to just attack with the Nimble Blade. I guess my opponent can double block, though, with the Entangler if I... So, alright, we'll chill instead. Just in case I draw like a cartouche or something. Alright. So we'll do final reward. I'd rather do that than trade off my True Heart. Just looting like crazy. Okay, so now we can use Blighted Bat, and even if they turn off the Twins, we've got 3 attackers, so okay. Seems good to me. Sure. So we can attack with both. But I don't think that's that great. So we'll play the Scavenger instead and we'll pass. All right. There's our Faith of the Devoted. So we were waiting forever for this. This should do it. Check this out. So good. That's awesome. Yes, please. All right. Cool. So I got there in the long game. Pretty happy they didn't see a cartouche. Double trial. Jeez. If they'd seen any of those cartouches, we would have been in big trouble. Just sacked everything. So we managed to hold them off pretty effectively there, thankfully. But so they're just playing like a little aggro build. How good does the Mummy look? Well, Mummy can block the Scorpion. It can block the... Well, it can't block an Exerted Entangler. Well, no, it can. Because it puts a -1/-1 counter on it and then it just dies after that turn. So actually, that's fine. It can block a zombie. It can't block a Cursed Minotaur on its own. Guess it can kill a Dissenter. I don't know. I may just leave it the same way for now. Probably do. Festering Mummy was the choice to be made here, and I don't think that we need it. Might be better than a Blighted Bat, actually. I mean, Blighted Bat could fly over top there, but maybe it makes more sense to bring in something that can hold down the fort early. Although we have double Magma Spray and Bat Flies. We'll try it again. I did use a lot of time there, admittedly. It's a keep, albeit a bit of a slow one, but this will work. Okay. The Soul Stinger can put the neg1 counters on the Seeker too, and Seeker still lives. Certainly something to keep in mind. If they don't exert, I probably trade my Seeker for a... So I'm curious if they exert or not. We'll see. I might have to trade my Seeker for a Brute Strength. Okay, they exert, so that makes the whole thing much easier. The whole decision-making process. Much easier. Okay. Painful lesson. Got it. Another Seeker, so we'll just play that. Yeah, and Soul Stinger at this point is definitely just going to go on a Seeker here. So we'll play Seeker number 2, which is eventually going to be good with our final reward, I imagine. That's kind of funny. That's alright. I got final reward. Tormenting Voice, too. Alright, Soul Stinger. Put the neg1 counters on our Seeker. Although a 2/3 looks pretty good on this board, but no, we'll put it on the Seeker anyway. I'd rather have the 4/5. So we'll sack our weak Seeker. So they can use their Initiate to get in with a little 2-power dude. I'm not hyper worried about that. Super worried about that at all. I mean, Soul Stinger's going to put us ahead on the race, and we get to follow up with True Heart Twins as well. Turns out Seeker's 1-3 body is like super nice right now too. Okay. So this is pretty explosive for him, but I don't think there's a ton we can do about it. We're going to have to sack our Seeker too. Oh. That's weird. Why didn't they just... Huh. I was expecting them to just play the trial, to be honest. Oh, can't be blocked, that's right. So I guess we just take our medicine here. Alright, so we'll sack the Seeker. So I think it's in our best interest to just play the Twins and pass. They have 1 card left in their hand, so... I can actually attack for 4 here, because they can make something unblockable anyway. And then if their 1 card is not a cartouche, we're probably okay, so I'll attack with the Soul Stinger. My thinking is we need to get some damage through. Okay. Oh, so they have brute strength? I'm still going to block. Oh, maybe they don't have brute strength. They just have... So I take 6 here, or I can trade. I feel like we trade, because then I can win the race. Alright, especially if they have like a follow-up creature. Doom Dissenter, okay. That's fine. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I can Magma Spray the Dissenter. I might just want a Tormenting Voice, though. We're in decent shape here, and we've got way more action, so why don't we just Tormenting Voice now. Discard the island. Two more lands. Not so good. So I probably have to spray the Initiate, which is fine. Then we have to hang back. Okay. So this prevents them from... I could do it on the Dissenter and they don't get the zombie, but then they can smash back for 4 and they're ahead on the race. Alright. Wait, it's exiled though. So that didn't work. Still not going to attack though. Okay, Seeker now is good, so we'll attack with our Soul Stinger. Play Seeker. We actually need the land. I mean, I could... Just in case they have another cartouche. Alright, I'm going to play land. Hmm. Alright, so we gotta chill again. Got 8 minutes left, so I do have to be more precise here. All the entanglers, sure. Maybe I want to final reward something now. Well, if I do, then it's got to be the Mentor so I can use the Seeker. Alright. Okay. So play Faith. Can I afford to use Seeker? I think so. So we'll discard the Fetid Pools and pay 1. And then hang back. Not dead to brute strength. I don't think. Maybe we are. I don't think so, though. Possibly are. Let's see. Because maybe it is dead to brute strength. 1, 4, 6, 7, plus 3. I think we are Xaxes dead to brute strength, possibly. But it gives trample anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh. Well, if they don't have it, I'm okay, too. Okay. So, can attack for 4. Pass. Got electrify for days. Block like that. I'm gonna electrify here. Okay. Nothing in my graveyard I can play, so I can play the bat. They get the exert, though. So if I play the bat... and give haste, they have to block the Soul Stinger, but then they can smash back for lethal, right? I can keep the Seeker back. I think we swing with the bat, though. And I feel like the Soul Stinger, too, because like I said, then they're forced to at least block. And then I can block the True Heart Twins. We die to Brute Strength, but I feel like we die to Brute Strength anyway. So I think we attack with these two. And this doesn't get trample or anything, right? Yeah, so this at least, like I said, forces them to block with. Yeah. And like I said, we die to Brute Strength regardless. All right, got there. Jeez, that was a tight one. I don't know if we would have had time for a game 3. Faith the Devoted. I got the synergy. That's all I wanted to see. I'm glad I got to show it off. Seeker with Faith the Devoted. So fun. So fun. All right, we'll see you in round 2.